Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I would like to thank our honorable course teacher, MD Faisal bin Abdulaziz, Assistant Professor, Computer Science and Engineering at Kumila University. Before starting my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. I am Mizanur Rahman. My bearing ID is 1230801. Today, the presentation introduced to important types of flip-flops. They are the clocked SR and clocked JK flip-flops. Those are used in digital system where operations are synchronized using clock signal. So firstly, understand what is flip-flop. Flip-flops are basic memory elements used in sequential logic circuit. They are this by stable device, meaning they are have to stable status 1 and 0. A flip-flop can store 1 byte of memory data and change state based on input signal and clock pulse. Those devices from the the core of memory resistance and contained in the digital electronics. What is clocked SR flip-flop? A clocked SR set reset flip-flop is a version of SR flip-flop that includes a clock input. It only responds to the set and reset inputs when the clock signal is active. Typically, the clock is 1. The clock mechanism ensures that the flip-flop operates in synchronization with other comparison in a digital system. Now we can discuss the construction of SR flip-flops. The clocked SR flip-flops is built using logic gates such as NAND and NOR gates arranged a cross-coupled structure. A clock signal is added to control when the input S and R affect the output. The circle allows change only during the active clock pulse, make it stable from circumstances. Now we can analyze the truth table of clocked SR flip-flop. The clocked SR flip-flop has predictable behavior from most input combinations. When the clock input when the clock in is low, the output do not change regardless of S and R value. When the clock is high, that means the clock value is 1 and our S and R both are 0. There is no change, that means it hold the memory state. When the S is 0 and R is 1, it reset the value and our Q value is 0. When S is 1 and R is 0, it set the value, that means Q is 1. When both S and R 1, then it is an invalid condition, that means it undefined. The truth table clearly show the problem with the SR flip-flop when both inputs are high. Now we can discuss the limitation of clocked SR flip-flop. A major drawback of clocked SR flip-flop is the invalid condition when both S and R are set to 1 during a clock pulse. This causes both outputs to try becoming 0, which violate the fundamental logic of flip-flops and create a race condition. The unpredictable output makes it unstable for critical applications, permitting the need for a better design the JK flip-flops. We can discuss about clocked JK flip-flop. The clocked JK flip-flop is an improved version of the SR flip-flop that removes the invalid state problems. It uses two inputs, J and K. J means set and K means reset. Along with a clock input, the JK flip-flops respond to all combination of JK inputs, making it more versatile and reliable for synchronized circuit design. Now we can discuss about the truth table of the clocked JK flip-flop. When clock is 0, that means there is not change, it hold not change. And when J is 0 and K is 0, it holds the memory state. When j is 0 and k is 1, it reset the value. When j equal to 1 and k equal to 0, it set the value. When j and k both are 1 and it toggle and complement of q. The toggle feature when both input are high gives the jk features it advantage over SR flip. Now we can discuss about the features of clock JK flip-flops. The JK flip-flop eliminates the invalid input problem of SR flip-flop. It performs a toggle operation when J and K are both 1, flipping the output to its opposite state. It is usually edge triggered manually, meaning it reacts on a clock pulse transition. JK flip-flops are widely used in designing T flip-flops, binary counters and registers. Now we can discuss about the applications of clocked SR and JK flip-flops. Clock tracer and JK flip-flops are primarily used in basic memory element and simple control logic. In construction, clock JK flip-flops are used in more complex systems like digital counters, shift registers, and control circuit.